Hi everyone, it's Kelly. I have a design team project that I want to share with you for Mbtreasurista. Some of the things that I used in this project were the Prima papers in the Zephyr collection. I used this one right here for her dress, and then I used some of this to rip and use as a background on my page. I used one of the new Prima doll stamps, and then some of the Mbtreasurista goodies that I used were the white floral lace, and I used this one right here, and I used some of the Petaloo flowers in the Canterbury roses, and this is what I have left of those, and I used some of the Gardenia flowers and the cherry blossoms. I used some of the new white small pearl sprays from Mbtreasurista, and I also used, sorry, I'm finding it. I also used one of these rosettes from the new Rosette trim. And then I also used one of the little white doves, as well as some of the satin white box pleated trim. I can't find that. I used the other part of this little doily, and some of the daisy trim in the yellow, the satin. I used some of the Graphic 45 Once Upon a Springtime collection paper, and I think that's it. Oh, I used some of the mesh bling. So what I created was a little notebook, and I used this. It was something that I had purchased a while ago to alter, and I just put some paper on the inside like this, and that's also from the Prima Zephyr collection. And then I did a technique here with hot glue that I made a brick wall, and then I went over it with acrylic paint. There's a little bit of a Martha Stewart border down here that I also went over. And I went over the whole thing with the white, and I adhered some papers down, and I inked them. This is some of that paper that I ripped and put behind. There's a little bit behind here if you can see. And then here's one of those doilies sticking out right here, and then here's one of the doilies sticking out. Here's that pearl bead spray, and I stamped the doll out on the paper from Graphic 45, and it had some words on it. That's like super cute. I love to do that a lot now, and I mean, that's most of the dolls that I have seen, people are stamping them out on papers that have words on them, and it just makes them look so interesting. So I fussy cut this clock out, and I added that. I added the bow that I had made from the white lace. I added some fluffy batting here, and then down here underneath it, because I wanted it to look kind of dreamy and like a cloud or like an angelic background. And then down here I added the trim, as you can see, and here's where I added the rosette. I added the little dove down here on that as well. Here's a stick pin from my stash, and this is from the Zephyr collection. I cut that out and backed it on medium weight chipboard, and I put love right here, and then I just added all my flowers, of course, but I also added these little oh, here's the box pleat trim that I had mentioned that I added, and then here's the little butterflies. I punched those with my Fiskars punch. Love it. I use that a lot, especially when I'm using paper, and I have a couple pieces left that it's like little tiny pieces of paper, and I use butterflies, so I added mesh bling to them for the body. Here's some of the acrylic flowers I didn't mention before. I added those right here, and then there's one down here if you can see it. And then I basically just took my flowers and I put a little collage of flowers down here, and I wanted the flowers to go across, and I put them up here. Here's the Petaloo flower, the Gardenia, the little cherry blossoms here, and then down here. And then here's some of the little paper roses. I added those, tucked those in here as well. And so that is what I created, and it's a little notebook journal, totally girly. I'm actually going to be listing this on my Etsy, so if you guys are interested, I'm going to have a bunch of pictures up on my blog. I'll have the links below to my blog and my Etsy, so if you guys are interested, head on over and check it out. And thanks for watching. Bye!